Hey, what's going on, guys? We're here. It's a very special day. Horror icon John Carpenter is getting his Hollywood Walk of Fame at a Roosevelt Hotel in Hollywood. And we are a block away walking over right now. Ceremony's supposed to start in about 10-15 minutes. So let's see. These things, sometimes it's hard to get a good view of what's going on, but figured I'd go check it out for you guys. I know one of our viewers, EDM, told me about it, so wanted to go check it out. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. It's really nice out here. I know, right, Luke? It's crazy. Yeah, I'm about a block away. I'm on the boulevard right now. Yeah, it's over at the Roosevelt Hotel over there. So, see, it's a nice day in Hollywood. It's been old since then. I know, right? He has been. Did you see recently? He did an interview with Bong Joon-ho, and he Bong Joon-ho asked him to score his next movie because it's a horror movie, and he said, "Yeah." So that's gonna be really cool. Cause yeah, he's an amazing composer. Like he did all the music for Halloween. It's pretty amazing. All right, here we are. Here's the ceremony up here. A lot of people. Let's see what the deal is over here. Wonder how close we can get. I was looking up, but something just popped up when I Google search. So you got a lot of horror fans here. Michael Myers shirt.
That was like
Last up. So you got a lot of Halloween fans, Sting fans here. Bark of the Cop and I'll super chat $600. Yeah, I wish I could. I don't have super chats yet. I'm trying to get it though. Need more watch hours, so trying to get my watch hours up. But yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, feel free. I'm a stuntman, 15-year stuntman. Been doing this whole YouTube thing lately. Film industry's been slow. But yeah, I want to get some super chats going. So yeah, let's get those watch hours up. How's it going, Isabel? How you doing? We got a lot of horror fans here today. Here's Mike Myers right here in the flesh.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Mike Myers here in the flesh. So there's the ceremony over there. See some people hanging out over there. Let's see if we can walk over there. Sometimes you can walk through. Boy. What's up, Cameron? How you doing? No, bad boy. Bad boy. How am I a bad boy? So here's the ceremony over here. Favorite Carpenter movie? The Thing. 100%. Definitely The Thing.
What would you be like? Hey, I didn't say all women.
So here it is. Here's this, where the ceremony is. Should be coming out any minute now. We're going to start in about 20 minutes. Yeah, no, Thing's an amazing movie. Halloween's really good too, but big fan of The Thing. Yeah. What's your favorite, Luke? What's your favorite movie? Hell yeah. Yeah, Escape from New York's a good one. It's a fun movie. Snake Plissken. It's a very good one. Good choice, good choice. Thing's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Crazy visuals, great story. The Thing's a master. 100% agree. Yeah, no, the special effects in The Thing are insane. It's crazy too how they filmed it. In such a harsh environment too. Like, I can't imagine filming a movie like that in such crazy conditions. So I actually wore my Hawkins stunt team hat from Stranger Things, which Stranger Things is a show that took a lot of inspirations from John Carpenter, from The Thing in particular, and some of his other movies too. But yeah, The Thing, absolutely. There's a lot of inspirations from Stranger Things. So very influential guy, John Carpenter. I know, right? The dog in that movie deserves a star next to his. I agree. The dog was a real star, for sure. So yeah, they should start the ceremony in about 5 minutes.
Hey guys, we gotta keep the pathway open, so if you're walking in the restaurant's open, that's a problem. If you guys, that's fine, that's fine. Right guys, if you're coming through, the walkway's open. If you're part of our event, we gotta be on the inside. The star on the ground, there's a dedication on the other side, so they're giving a star today. What's that? Come on guys, come on guys, we're walking through.
Yeah, they should be starting in about 5 minutes. After I watch The Substance, I don't know if I want to start. I know, right? It's a crazy movie. Yo, I messed up when I saw that movie. I took some mushrooms with my friend and watched The Substance. It was not okay. The movie freaked me out. Freaked both of us out. Not a good idea.
Check. 1, 2. Check.
All right.
Anybody else need white balance, color balance, audio levels? Check 1, 2. You're good there.
Starting the
Anybody
show.
else? Thumbs up over here.
YOLO. I know, right?
Gentleman down here in the gray coat. No audio for you. You're not plugged in. Check. How about the guy in the back? Everybody else good? Thumbs up. All right, I'm walking away. Anybody else? Anything else? Cool.
So I actually have a pretty good view here of the podium. No kids in the crowd. I know, right? It's crazy because a lot of kids do love Michael Myers and Halloween movies. Even to this day, those movies are still pretty popular with young people. I love the Halloween score though. That score is iconic. So good. The Thing has a good score too. How's your day going, Luke? Doing good? You having a good day? Good Wednesday. Thursday. It's Thursday, not Wednesday anymore. It's Thursday. They don't know the old stuff. They know the remix. Yeah, I know. That is true. Man, some of the remakes, like, the last one I saw, it was like Halloween. It was the one where like the town tries to kill Michael Myers. Like that one started off so good with like the flashbacks to the first movie, and then it just got so corny after that. But I remember the first act was pretty good. I got excited, and then I ended up turning that movie off. It got really, really corny. But the first bit of that movie was good though. I forget which one it was. It wasn't the last one, but it was like the one before the last one. Came in a couple years ago. My day is great. Just about to call it one. Nice. Are you on the East Coast, Luke? It's like 2:30 over there. Right now it's 11:30 a.m. here. The ceremony should be starting pretty soon.
Welcome to Hollywood.
All right, here we go.
Sherry Newman, I need you
taking my microphone out so you guys can hear the audio better.
And to the ceremony for the creator of many of my nightmares, the legendary director, John Carpenter.
Yeah.
For over 60 years, the Hollywood Chamber
Yeah, I love Red Letter Media. They do really good stuff.
out to you for this Walk of Fame ceremony, and it is my pleasure to welcome you here today for John Carpenter's Star Ceremony, and to welcome people around the world to join us for that same enterprise. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Hollywood Chamber CEO and President, Mr. Steve Nissen. Take it away. Good morning. How's everybody doing? All right. Audience participation is welcome. As Jerry Newman said, my name is Steve Nissen. I'm the President and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Let's give an extra special hand to Jerry Newman because, as he said, he is the new chair of our board of the Hollywood Chamber. This is his very first Walk of Fame that he presides over. Jerry Newman.
Yeah, I'm a big Red Letter Media fan. I've been watching them since
That doesn't mean you're getting a star.
they did that episode 1 review.
All right.
That was like
First, a big shout out to
3
our
hours long or
fans
something.
around the world
Crazy.
who are watching on live stream, courtesy
Next
of
time,
our
get a stabilizer. Yeah, I know. I didn't know how to be so far away.
variety.
I'm trying to keep it pretty stable.
We're also in front of one of the most iconic hotels in the world, the Hollywood Roosevelt, which is the site of the very first Oscar, what we call Oscar then, but the Academy Awards, 1927. They started right here at the Hollywood Roosevelt. So thank you, everybody on the staff at the Hollywood Roosevelt for accommodating us. Modify your sidewalk for this important ceremony.
Doing a good job, though. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Recognizes achievement in the categories of motion pictures, radio, live theater, live performance, sports entertainment, recording, and television. Today, in the category of motion pictures, we honor John Carpenter.
Yeah.
John will receive star number 2,806 on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Now, before
2,806, that's crazy.
Let me tell you a little bit about our honoree. As Jerry said, he is the source of many of our nightmares. Few filmmakers have had as galvanizing and enduring an impact on cinema as John Carpenter. His director, writer, producer, and composer.
Yeah, he does. He does sound like Dan Aykroyd. That's funny.
Some of the most popular,
I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious.
lightning films in history. Starting out of his 1970
Where are you trying to go?
breakthrough. How many is it?
Oh, yeah. To the end.
You can all shout it out. There's a low-budget horror film called
Yeah, because it's all blocked off right here.
which shook both movie
No, you go to
goers
your van.
and
You
the
still have
film
to cross the
industry.
versus north, then go on the other side. Yeah, so on the other side more.
Years later.
That
John's horror
might be
films
blocked off
also
as well.
include The Thing,
I'm saying that's the way. If you go head north and then go east, then go over the corner and the other side.
Yeah.
Christine,
And then down to
In the Mountains of Madness.
it's down
These
more.
have made him into the modern master of the genre, though his flair for action, suspense, mystery, and comedy have been on considerable display in a remarkable range of now classic films, which include the Oscar-nominated Starman, a hard-driving action of assault on precinct village of the
So I would go back.
and the classic action comedies Big Trouble in Little China.
It's another good one too, Big Trouble in Little China.
And they live. The great things about these types
Escape from LA was crazy. Like this scene where he's surfing. That surfing scene's amazing. That's like an iconic scene.
John's iconic 1978 score for Halloween not only frightened audiences, but influenced an entire generation of composers. It also began his career as a composer, which has included long themes, 3 widely played albums of non-fun soundtrack music, as well as 2 albums called Anthology that include his inimitable.
Yeah, that surf scene's amazing. So good.
Through Hollywood-based Storm King Productions, founded and run by John Wyden and co-producer. Sandy King.
Yeah.
John contributes to Storm King Comics, an acclaimed line of comics and graphic novels that feature horror, science fiction, adventure, and suspense stories for all ages with imprints that bear the John Carpenter name. Born in Carthage, New York, and raised in Bowling Green, Kentucky, John found greener pastures and moved to Los Angeles and attended the University of Southern California School of Cinema, right on. Where, no USC fans? Where he directed his first theatrically feature film in 1975, science fiction comedy Dark Star. In 2007,
Time you do a John Carpenter marathon. I know, right? That'd be a good idea. I haven't seen Escape from New York in a long time. I do watch The Thing though a lot. I watched The Thing this past year actually with my brother. That's like my brother's favorite movie.
John received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the LA Film Critics Association earlier this year. Supports a wide range of charities dealing and engaging with respect to nonprofit organizations. They include the Best Friends Animal Society, ASPCA, St. Jude's, Southern Poverty Law Center, and the Academy of Motion Picture Artists and Science. So he brings it on stage, on film, and he brings it in real life. Now, before we bring you on stage, John, we have 3 friends who would like to say a few words about him. Mixing up the order, we'll give you a moment. Our first speaker is a master of special effects and filmmaking, driven by an unwavering passion for the art of horror and practical effects. Yes, you. Over the past 3 decades,
Funny how they had The Thing poster in Stranger Things. It was a flop at the time we saw it. Yeah. It's crazy how it was a flop when it came out. It's like such a masterpiece of a movie. I wasn't alive when it came out, so I wonder how they marketed it. Maybe they didn't do a good job with the marketing at the time. Especially when you had like Kurt Russell and it's the star. So I think he was big at the time, right? When that movie came out? Had he blown up yet? Or was that like early in his stardom? I don't even know. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, yeah, Roger Ebert. Oh, it's Greg Nicotero.
You guys might got squeezing in a little bit.
Actually worked with him on Walking Dead. He did my makeup. Yeah, he did. So Greg over here, he did my makeup on Walking Dead in the first episode. He's a legendary special effects makeup artist from K&B Effects. Did all of Tarantino's movies.
Both love Godzilla.
Did Day of the Dead. Walking Dead's what he's known for now. Went on to direct a lot of episodes of Walking Dead. Huh? Okay, sorry.
For around 30 years. So knowing John the way I do, that's where we've been in the trenches together on about a dozen films. One thing we can tell you is, John would rather hear about you than talk about himself. He prefers not to be put on a pedestal or showered with praise. Yet, it's about time. So, whatever I say, I just read the same one again. With his films, John jokes that he wants infinite mortality. The truth is, he doesn't realize he already has it. That's John Carpenter. Look, he has his own signature music sting. In every movie, it's pew! That's John Carpenter. Then he has a signature John Carpenter camera wipe accompanied with pew! And you know it's John Carpenter. I'm honored to be here and celebrate a man who just loves making movies, writing, directing, composing, acting. Yes, I think of the Fox, to Hal Holbrook. Hey, can I get paid, Father? I'm sorry. I didn't have to look that shit up. I remember. That's how nerd I am. He's fought for his art. He's bled for it. He continues to follow his dreams to this day. And he deserves this. He's altered the way that we watch movies. And today's about recognizing acting.
Man, you might create a sidewalk mix.
And yes, it took me 3 days to write this. If I started naming the filmmakers that have been influenced by him, you'd be here for a month because pretty much everybody in Hollywood. I can probably tell you the people that weren't influenced by John without being kind of open. And I couldn't find this stuff. So it's with great pride that I'm here in great company with Kurt T. All of these amazing people, all that I've heard from Larry Franco, McCarran, paying tribute to my friend and my mentor. So I'm grateful.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And I think the one thing I'm going to hope is by the time this ends, we're finally going to find out if Chief David or Kurt Russell was the thing. So that's how we're going to end it. Congratulations, Sean. I love you to death. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he said he's his mentor.
Thank you, Greg. Right, before we introduce our next speaker, we have a number of celebrity friends of John's who are in the audience today. By the way, speaking of the audience, you all are great. You are really involved. Let's hear it for yourself. Even the traffic comes, so cheer. All right, first, our guest. Once the motorcyclist pass. Actress Adrienne Barbeau. Actress Julie Carmen. Actor Dick Castle. Filmmaker Dean Cundy. Actress Leah Duvall.
Yeah, I agree, Luke. I agree.
Director Mick Garris. Actor Dennis Dunn. Actress DJ Soul. And last but not least, actually one of my former neighbors, a rocker and a Hall of Famer himself, Slash.
It's cool. Slash is here.
Our next speaker is a classically trained actor known for his commanding presence and rich, resonant voice. He's doing an all shucks. A 3-time Emmy winner with 6 nominations, as well as a Tony Award nominee. He's captivated audiences across film, television, and voice acting. The defining aspect Bringing intensity to one of the most iconic sci-fi horror films of all time, he then cemented his status as a genre favorite with his role in They Live.
Yeah, they're gonna have a few speakers come out.
How many times have you all seen all his movies? Beyond his work with John, our next speakers appeared in major films such as 21 Bridges, Crash, Platoon, Requiem for a Dream, and Remember Me, the Mahalia Jackson story, and many others. Please welcome to the stage, Keith David.
Yeah. Keith David. Yeah, Keith David's a legend.
First, let me clear this up. It wasn't me. Okay. Now, I believe that there are good movies, bad movies, and important. John Carpenter, my friend, makes movies that are both good and important, and at times prophetic, which makes him not just one of the best directors of all time, but a visionary. I'm so happy to be a part of this celebration. John Carpenter gave me my first.
Yeah, Luke, I wish I could. It's all packed up. People are very crammed in
Here we
tight.
are, 40 years later.
Already thought about it.
Celebrating John and his timeless works as he gets his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Halloween, The Fog, They Live. People tell me all the time when I go to the Comic-Con things that these are among their favorites, if not their most favorite. I once had a teacher who would ask, do you know when you're in the presence of something beautiful? Well, I'm working with JC and the cast of the thing. I knew I was in the presence of something beautiful. I mean, it just doesn't. It was beautiful, not just because of the end result, but because of the process that John uses to get us there. John has the ability to understand and communicate what we as actors need, and that only enhances each actor's performance. And while being on set with John is work, mostly it was fun. And I've worked with him again anywhere in time. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you for setting the bar so high and including me in this journey. And this honor is so well deserved and well earned.
By the way, you give voice lessons because we're going to talk. All right, last but not least, our next speaker is a prominent actor whose career spans over.
Yeah, it's insane how many movies he was in. It's crazy.
Marked by a blend of action, adventure, comedy, and drama.
Really good
His career
actor.
started as a child with the Disney film The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. Sorry. As he transitioned into adulthood, he found success in television with his Emmy-nominated portrayal of Elvis Presley in Elvis. Directed by our honoree, John Carpenter. This collaboration led some of his most iconic roles, including the anti-hero Snake Plissken in Escape from New York, and his sequel,
Kurt Russell.
Escape from L.A.,
And Kurt Russell's about to come out.
starring John's sci-fi horror classic The Thing and old favorite Big Trouble in Little China. But he's been in a few other films as well. Tombstone, Breakdown, Overboard, Miracle, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, The Christmas Chronicles. Please welcome to the stage another Walk of Famer in his own right, Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt.
This is kind of terrifying because the one thing I don't like to do is let John Carpenter down, so I should have figured a way to not fall to do that. Okay, before I say a few words, just a quick little story. Maybe give you an idea of the relationship between myself and John. We'd already done a couple of movies together. We've done all this. We've done this in New York. Next thing, John was the whole thing. And he was kind of going back and forth on casting ideas. And he was already shooting with Larry. They were up in Alaska. They were doing some second unit stuff. And he called me on the phone. We got together, talking about the show, and he said, "Yeah, man, that sounds good. I'll show you something you show me." See, the problem is, it's great. What is it? He said, "Well, everybody's, dressed for the cold. They're completely covered up. Can't really, I don't know one from the other. I'm not sure he's going to need somebody to hang my hat." We started talking about the character of McCready, and anyway, I ended up playing it. So now I got to go to wardrobe. I'm still trying to figure some things out, and I see what they've got. It's good, but I keep noticing this ridiculously large sombrero. Kind of looking at it. Finally, I said to the market guy, "What's the deal with the sombrero?" She said, "Well, that's your hat." I'm not wearing that hat. That's insane. That's a hat wearing a man. I'm in a helicopter. What do you mean? There's no possible way. John walks in the room and he goes, "Hey." And I kind of, "Hey, man." Hey. Pointed to the sombrero and went, "It's going to be great, man." He was right. If I had $1 for everybody who's come up to me and said, "Hey, your sombrero, man," I'd have more money than I made on the movie, to tell you that. I suppose the single most accurate accolade that quickly comes to my mind today that describes John Carpenter receiving this particular honor of a star embedded with his name, Hollywood's Walk of Fame, is how totally deserving that honor John is. There are very, very few directors whose signature is so clearly and instantly stamped upon a film that within 30 seconds of viewing it, the informed watcher can boldly and confidently say out loud, "Oh, that's directed by so-and-so." John Carpenter is one of those rare, very few so-and-sos. John Carpenter film is exactly that. It's John Carpenter's. He so often created the concept, the whole idea for the movie. He wrote it, directed it, produced it, wrote and performed the music for it. He built lenses, used new and innovative cameras and techniques that truly created cinematic change, etc., etc. Of course, he cast it, edited it. Now, an actor is always grateful for the opportunity to work with directors whose work they've witnessed and admired, especially if that director's work has been witnessed and admired by very large audiences as well as official cinema aficionados. That doesn't always happen at the same time.
100%.
Huge audience and the actor is the recognition. In some cases, in terms of appreciation, the audience can be far, far ahead of some of those aficionados, and in some cases for very, very various reasons. It might be the other way around. They love it. Not that many people get to see it right away. Thank God for video. With film, the advent of time itself is a very interesting and organic way of allowing the cream to rise to the top. Either way is discovered. That test of time is undeniably a dominant factor in the overall evaluation and level of appreciation of any career. When it comes to John Carpenter's career, that test of time has resulted in a very, very large bucket full of cream. And it was churned by the hands of John Carpenter. Obviously, an actor should and would be grateful for the opportunity to work with that director, that filmmaker.
Gotta use the sidewalk.
But to get that opportunity 5 times,
Walk out the street.
appreciate it. Congratulations on today. Well, I'm going to leave this with you guys pondering that all the way from the beautiful hills and country roads of Bowling Green, Kentucky, to Hollywood's Walk of Fame, there's nobody more deserving, my friend, than John Carpenter.
Yeah. There he is.
Wait. Thank you, Kurt, Keith, Greg, and I forgot, I'm dealing with a director and he's telling me what to do. But that's not in the script.
There he is, Luke.
We have one special presentation for you, and then we'll get to the moment we've all been waiting for. So, 2,805 stars have preceded you. Stars of creativity and genius, innovation. But there's only one, John Carpenter. And you will get star number 2,806 in just a moment to add to this amazing pantheon. So this really is a street of dreams, but it's also a real place in the city of Los Angeles.
Awesome.
And while the Chamber of Commerce
Yeah, the legend.
is on behalf of the city, we're proud to have the city present you with a resolution courtesy of our council member, Hugo Soto Martinez. So, Council Member Soto Martinez, come on up. Thank you so much, and good morning, everyone. I just want to thank Steve and Jerry from the Hollywood Chamber, our very wonderful special guests here today, and of course the legend himself, John Carpenter. And so, give a round of applause. You know, as a council member of this district, I think it's really important to recognize folks, but since we're going to move along, I just want to give John, on behalf of the city of Los Angeles, a recognition for all his amazing work that he's done. So on behalf of the city of Los Angeles, congratulations. All right, Director Carpenter said, would you get going already? So, on behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, it is my honor and pleasure to declare today John Carpenter Day in Hollywood!
Yeah.
Thank you very much. In 1968, I was a skinny kid from Bowling Green, Kentucky, walking Main Street. I was looking for a career in comedy. Well, I found my career, and today I have found Hollywood. Thank you so much to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for this place on the sacred boulevard. And dogs pee on me. Thank you very much, guys. Let's have lunch.
Yeah. Woo!
Well, that's not all people do on the stars on Hollywood Boulevard, but 10 million visitors a year come here, and now they'll get to see star number 2,806 with John Carpenter. We are going to
John Carpenter.
Yeah. Yeah, it was short and sweet. I respect it. Yeah, that was really good. Loved how I kept it short and sweet.
Try to cross there. You can go up here.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a cool ceremony. I liked it. It's cool. Greg Nicotero came out and Kurt Russell and Keith David. It's really cool. Really good selection of people, you know. So yeah, let me plug my microphone back in. Hey, is that better? Yeah, Greg Nicotero, he did my makeup on Walking Dead, the pilot, and where I got killed by Rick by the baseball bat, and also on the second episode where I got killed by Rick with an axe. But yeah, he's a legend in the special effects makeup business. Did all of Tarantino's movies, Day of the Dead. Yeah, no, I'm gonna walk around here and get some different views of the fans and stuff here. A lot of John Carpenter fans, a lot of Halloween fans out here right now. But yeah, that was one of my first stunt jobs, was the pilot of Walking Dead. And yeah, Greg Nicotero did my makeup, which was really cool. And I actually ran into him at a holiday party back in December. And talked to him for a little bit. I don't have his number or anything, so I can't let him know I'm here. But it's cool he was here talking. But yeah, let's go check out some of the fans over here, see what's going on here on Hollywood Boulevard. Key and Peele episode for Walking Dead. Oh, did Key and Peele do a Walking Dead spoof? I've never seen that.
Are you guys? Can you guys do cash by chance?
I need a cash machine, but then I can do it.
You can do cash. So you do cash machine?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do Bank of America.
Is that a what?
Oh yeah, I'll check it out. I didn't know they did a spoof. That's funny. I love Key and Peele. They're awesome. It's cool how many John Carpenter fans came out for this. It's awesome. Huge turnout.
She got there a half hour after the fact, and I'm like, you had one fucking job. I was like, you live on the boulevard.
All diehard fans for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. She's like, well, I thought we were going on for a while. I'm like, oh. It wasn't. Yeah, no, he was like really good about letting me know about this.
Yeah, I know.
He saw me
beforehand. I was like, oh shit, I would have stayed over there with my niece if I wasn't.
Yeah, because I was like, after I found out about the Tim Bird one after the fact.
Oh, we did, yeah, we were there for a while.
Yeah.
Did
Oh, yeah, what is it?
the after
Robert England, did they already do it?
I'm not sure.
I don't think they have yet. Oh, that one. I have. He's a really cool guy. It's like, I don't know. But I was like, she did not want. I was like, part of me tried to give her the benefit of the doubt that I was like, okay, she's probably very overwhelmed. It's like really unspent. I was like, even like Tony was like, I guess he was just like,
There's
I don't know. She's been very dismissive when like I tried to say something.
that George Romero.
I was like, jeez.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's like I tried, I was asking her about that courses she does, like, periodically. Like, yeah, I'm really interested in doing that, because, like, I didn't want to mention, I didn't want to, like, be like, by the way, I don't know what people sent them on, but I'm trying to do yours instead. She's supposed to do that at school. She was the headmaster for some animation. And then she, like, up to split and started off. Yeah, so I didn't want to say anything like that, so I just asked about the course, and he's like, I'll ask my assistant about it.
Oh wow, okay.
They can't even like give me like, oh, we're doing one this summer. Yeah, just like, oh, ask her.
Oh, that's a stuntman right there. That's Henry Kingi. Oh shit, yeah, that's Henry Kingi Sr. Legendary stuntman right there. Yeah, that's Henry Kingi. I've met him before. He's a legendary stuntman. He's done a lot of stuff. That's really cool he's here.
He was like, it was kind of like setting up a cool kids table with this like kind
Oh, the pumpkin pie.
Yeah, right there. That's Henry Kingi. He's a legend in the stunt business.
Like, that's one person that reminds me of me and my nerd working ass. Everyone else is like very active. I'm like, I don't exactly fit that bracket. Yeah, he's supposed to cover Monday night.
Oh, yeah.
Right now he's watching.
No, he came back on Monday. We're going to do the term right there. A little bit.
really cool. Glad I came down here. That was fun. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Good to see you, Luke. I like this guy's Mike Myers jersey. It's cool. I wonder how long before we can go look at this star. Thanks, Luke. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, they're gonna have to like clear all this stuff out, but they're doing it pretty quickly. But yeah, I'll definitely want to check the star out. That'd be cool. They are clearing out pretty fast, though. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Yeah, it was a good idea. Yeah, EDM told me about it the other day, and I was like, yeah, that'd be a good thing to come down and stream. I love John Carpenter, so glad I found out about it. I almost forgot, and then this morning I was like, oh crap, it's Thursday. Like, let me go head down here and stream this. Yeah, that was really fun. Really nice day too. It's really nice out. It's like a little cool, but it's not super cold. I'm wearing a t-shirt, but feels like kind of like fall weather, even though it's springtime, or about to be springtime. Yeah, they're packing up everything now. You see the crew loading up. There's the sound mixer. Fire truck coming through. That's cool. He's got a VHS. That's pretty tight. That's dope. He's got a Halloween VHS. That's dope. Right here comes some John Carpenter fans.
They're like 3 people away from us.
I think they might have really wanted that. We ought to just do it. Just figure out how to make it.
There's the star right there. So if you guys are in Hollywood, you want to check out the John Carpenter star. It's right here at the corner of the Roosevelt Hotel, the corner of Orange and Hollywood Boulevard. So it's Orange Drive, Hollywood Boulevard. It's right there on the corner. So pretty easy to find. It's literally right there on the corner. So yeah, if you guys are John Carpenter fans, want to check it out, you know where to find it, at the iconic Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, where they had the first Oscars ceremony. Really nice hotel too, it's really cool. They're letting us come over closer. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check this star out, guys. Letting us over here. See, here's the corner Roosevelt Hotel, and there's the star right there. So here's the star. John M. Carpenter. Hell yeah. He's got the little camera because he's with the movies. Either got the CD right there or the record. Got the record there if you're in music. And you get that if you're in film. There's also like a microphone one if you're a broadcaster. So yeah, that's where to find it if you want to check it out. That's a cool mask right there. Obey. That's a good movie. That's cool. I like that.
I've actually thought about watching it. I don't have time to watch it.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the stream. That was John Carpenter's Hollywood Walk of Fame star ceremony. So, my first time streaming one of these. It was a lot of fun. Something cool to do. They have these pretty often here in Hollywood, so maybe we'll do more of them. Definitely came down here. Got a good request the other day from EDM, so came down here, decided to cover it, and appreciate y'all watching. If you guys are new here, subscribe. Trying to do the streaming thing more often. Talk about movies, showing you guys what it's like over here in Hollywood, living around Hollywood, close to the Boulevard. Your star in 2048. Hell yeah, let's fucking go, Luke. Let's go. That'd be cool. That'd be crazy. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. John Carpenter's the shit. Like, he's such a brilliant guy. Like, director, composer. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. If you're still alive, hello. Hey, let's hope I'm still alive. That's in what, 23 years? So, yeah, hopefully I'll be still alive then. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was cool seeing Greg Nicotero there too, because I don't know if you guys heard me earlier. It was kind of noisy, but so Greg Nicotero did my zombie makeup in the pilot of Walking Dead. I was the walker. I get killed by a baseball bat by Rick outside of Morgan's house in the pilot. I was actually the first zombie Rick ever killed on the show. Not according to the runtime. The runtime, it was the girl who's cut in half, the bicycle girl. But chronologically, that was a flash forward. The first walker he sees and kills was me outside of Morgan's house. And Greg Nicotero did the makeup for that. And then in the second episode, I was a walker in the scene with him and Glenn when they're walking through Atlanta and the rain's coming down. I was the first walker to attack them, and I get axed right in the forehead. And that shot ended up on some comic books, different merchandise like t-shirts. I saw like some cardboard cutouts of that shot. They used to use that shot a lot for promotion for Walking Dead when that show first came out. That was one of my first stunt jobs. It was my second. My first was Vampire Diaries. But that was a really cool stunt job early on in my career, and it was cool. Greg Nicotero did the makeup for that because he's like probably the most famous special effects makeup artist currently. But yeah, George R. Romero is probably the most famous one, but he's a close second, and George R. Romero is his mentor. Max Calder, the man who died a million deaths. I know, right? No, I've definitely died a lot on camera. My manager actually had a good idea. I need to do it. He told me I need to edit a video of me getting beat up and killed, and call it the most hated actor in Hollywood because of how much I've died and gotten beat up on camera. He thinks it'd be really funny, so might have to edit that video together. That'd be funny. It's definitely been a lot of my jobs is getting beat up or getting killed. My mom is always like, I want to see you like on camera and not die. I think there's only one or two times I've been on camera and not gotten beat up. When I did Insecure, I was just like a drunk guy. Lyft passenger Issa Rae picks up in the Coachella episode. It's like one of the few times I didn't get beat up or get killed on camera. But I want to do more of those. They're fun. I mean, I love getting beat up on camera, but you know, it's nice to change it up sometimes. The Sean Bean of Stuntman. I know, right? He's done a ton of death scenes too. He's the death scene legend, Sean Bean. Hey, how you doing? So let's see what's going on the boulevard. Nice day. Got Ripley's over here. Ripley's, believe it or not. Hollywood Wax Museum over there. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Luke, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. About to head back home and go do some work. Need to email some stunt coordinators. Need to look for some other jobs too, because I know I told you guys I got laid off from my Porsche coaching job the other day, which sucks. So need to find something else to make some money in between film jobs, because the film industry is pretty slow at the moment. Thankfully, I've worked a little bit this year. And yeah, it seems like things are picking up. I've heard a lot of stuff coming to LA soon. Like Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is coming here in May, I've heard. So I'm really hoping I can get on that somehow. That'd be a dream project. So we'll see. May is a month away, so we'll see. Maybe I can get on it. I've sent my stuff over to the production, and they put it on their file, so we'll see. Fingers crossed I hear something from them. The stunt coordinator I've worked for before, I worked for him on Red Notice and X-Men First Class, George Cottle, so hopefully he'll hire me for this. I'm not like at the top of his list, but I've worked for him, so hopefully I can get on that. That'd be a dream project, 100%. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks, Luke. Be blessed too. Appreciate it. And yeah, be busy as well. But yeah, have a good day. Peace.